Hello Airsoft friends, and welcome to this video today, where today we're going to be looking at our eyes, because our eyes are the only parts of our body when we play Airsoft which have to be covered by eye protection. Unless you're under 18, then of course you have to have full face protection as well. But for older people like me, and probably like you watching, your eyes are the only thing that you have to cover. And there's a variety of different eye protections out there. Some are like metal meshy ones, some of them are plastic, kind of like plastic glassy things, and I don't think there's any actual like ones made of glass. They're all either plastic or these metally ones, and yeah, we're going to be looking at those today, because I've got a new pair of eye pro, and I've also crafted some of my own eye pro, my own eye pro, but it's I'm going to go into details of what that is a little bit later on, because today we're going to be looking at some Hero Shark eye protection, and this is something which I'm actually quite hyped about, because they are unique in the scene as to like what they are and what their construction is. They do use existing eye pro, but then the actual mesh lenses themselves are upgrade lenses that whoever makes them. I don't know their name, so I'm sorry, Hero Shark man, for not knowing your name, but they're very good. I haven't used them in the field yet, but they feel very rugged, and yeah, they do what they say on the tin, at least for the moment anyway. So without further ado, let's just get these out and have a cheeky look at them. Oh! Now, first of all, you probably noticed the bully, or the boller, however you say that word, boller safety logo on the bag. Now, these are, at their core, boller safety glasses. Bully, I don't know how to pronounce that. Tell me in chat how to pronounce that. The difference here is, instead of having plastic lenses, which is what these have naturally, these have a super fine mesh in there, which you can see just like so. And because of this super fine mesh, it allows you to wear what are essentially plastic lenses, or plastic eye pro, but with the benefit of being mesh so they don't fog up. And because it's super fine mesh, or the finest mesh you can get, you can actually see like super well. Your vision isn't hindered that much. And these are as far as I'm aware, the most open mesh lenses you can get that are still within like safety standards. Apart from, you can get like the I think they're Tipman ones, where you've got like the metal mesh rod that like interweaves on each other, but I wouldn't recommend to get those, just because they're weaved like that. There's lots of contact points which are actually quite sharp for BBs, so when the BBs hit them, it's quite easy for them to like break apart. Whereas because this is all completely flat everywhere, and they kind of like, you know, bend around here like so, it's much easier for BBs to hit these straight on and then bounce off, or hit and deflect. With the Tipman kind of like hard wiry ones that kind of like weave, there's lots of like little contact points which can then cause the BB to shatter more often. So yeah, that's like stoinks with these, stoinks. But you may be wondering what the difference is between these and regular, because if they're mesh, then, you know, there's still going to be bits of metal in front of your eyes. And you are correct, accurate viewer, you are correct, but it is actually less than you would think, and these do give you better visibility and allow more light in than a standard pair of mesh eye pro. For example, I've got my my built-up eye pro here, just like so, and I will do a video into this one in more detail in the future, because this is super cool, and this is actually what I run on my daily for face and eye protection. But if I crack these off here, and if I put this on, it's definitely darker through this mesh eye protection than it is with these on here. And if I come in super close, look at that, boom. So if I put my eyes here and then put this eye pro here, you can see, or you should hopefully be able to see, the difference in mesh size. Look at that clip, actually, looking at them, the holes seem to be the same size, but the mesh in between is definitely a lot smaller with the Hero Shark ones here. The mesh on here, it's actually really, really nice. I'm a big fan of this. It feels super comfortable and nice, and it does feel like there is more light coming in. Like, I don't think I can really show it on the camera much, but actually, mate, look at my eyes here. Here's my eyes here. Can you actually see if they're blacker? Yeah, I mean, they're definitely darker with this face mesh on. If I do a side by side, you can see my eyes are definitely darker with these ones on. So that's a big plus. The other thing which I'm hoping for, which will happen from using these, is because the metal lines on these are smaller, when I'm using my sniper rifle scope, it's going to be easier, and I'll be able to see more looking down the scope itself, because at the minute when I'm using my sniper rifles, using like the Mesh iPro like that one there, it's quite, there's only like really one main position which I can look down the scope, otherwise the metal bits get in the way and it's all a little bit naff. But with these, not anymore. I've got more freedom because the metal bits in between are smaller, and it's genuinely so nice to be able to have iPro which I can just go like that with. Like, it's just super nice. And the Bolly like glasses that they've used, they are, or the frames even, they are really, really comfortable. And it also does come with the head strap as well. So if you want to like have these strapped on too, to make sure they don't have any movement and don't go anywhere, then you're able to do that. I am so happy with these. I can't wait to get them in the field and run them. But I do need to work out what my other like wearing things are gonna be. Like, I've got a Delta mic face covering as well, so I'm thinking of using these with my Delta mic, and then I need a cap with a bump cap insert as well. So that's why this rigging's good, because this hat's got a bump cap insert in there, so if I get shot in the head I can like hear it and feel it, but it doesn't hurt at all. And it's also got the Face Pro and the iPro built in. But again, like I said, this whole video is going to be for another day, this, because it's really cool, and you know, you may be able to learn some bits from there and craft your own one too. Yes, I genuinely still though would recommend everybody to wear plastic goggles like this where possible. Like, these are ultimately going to give you a better field of vision. They give you, like, you know, everything's all clear, you don't get any like reduction of light or anything like that. And the best part is, if you get shot in the eye, then the BB can't go, if it does break or it does shatter, it can't go into your eye. There's no holes for it to go into your eye. But my downside is that I fog up literally everything that I wear. Dye masks, which are supposed to be unfoggable, nope, with me, I fog them up. And even just wearing goggles like this on their own, they do fog up with me. And if I keep wearing these for enough time, then you're going to see that they are going to start fogging up, because I think that my skin just gets super hot and clammy, and then it starts to fog up. Yeah, there you go, look, see, that's already started to fog up there. And it doesn't matter if I use like the dish soap, if I use like X-Fog on there, if I use like the wipes as well. I can't remember what that company's name, but it smells like dental adhesive. I fog up everything, which is why I have to use mesh. And yeah, I'd rather not use mesh, and I recommend everybody else out there to not use mesh. But if I don't use mesh, then I can't see. So for me, if I want to play Airsoft, I have to use mesh, which is a little bit sad. But I'm always looking for solutions, and I'm not gonna, you know, write off plastics or, you know, actual safety glasses type things as I'm never gonna be able to use them, because hopefully at some point in future I'll find something which does work, and then it'll be better. Because I'd much rather play using something like this, because I can just see a lot more. It feels much more comfortable, and even though these are like, you know, as they are, it's just not as clear a vision as it is with these ones here. Thank you very much for watching this video, and a huge shout out as always to my wonderful patrons who are supporting the channel month on month. I'm very happy to have each and every one of you, and I'm super excited to say that the April patches are now getting sent out, and they are Stay Fresh Crew, as recommended by one of our lovely patrons themselves, Mr. Eldritch. Well done, dude. Thank you very much. It's a very cool design, and yeah, these are getting sent out now. So if you would like to jump in and become an Airsoft legend or Lado or royalty member, anything like that, check out the link below. All the royalty members will be getting their Stay Fresh Crew patches sent out over the next day or so. So yeah, very exciting things to look out for there. Also, please do check out projectairsoft.co.uk. Link is below, and you know, the text is here for it. It's a little shop that I run, and I make accessories for Airsoft, and there's tons of things on there with a load of brand new Mark 23 and AAPO1 accessories as well, which you may like. Oh yes, you will. Yum yum yum. So check out the website, join the Patreon, and also join the Discord as well. Many Airsoft friends are in there waiting for you to join and to be another Airsoft friend. Even lovelier, isn't it? Yum yum yum. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. Remember to call your hits, and I'll see you in the next one.